So I think one of the things that causes us much stress in our lives is this sense of loss of control or being powerless over something, right? So we all have things in our lives that we have no control over. People, places, and things, right? Basically, the only thing we have control over is our reaction, right? The things that we do and say to some extent. So this concept of having control, this powerful thing, of urges that we have to have control, is kind of our way of, our body's way of staying safe, trying to have that security, right? That we know it's going to happen, that we've got this, right? And we might even say those words to ourselves, right? We've got this. And it helps us to relax. It helps us to not be so stressed out so that we can make, appropriate decisions. I am just going to go because this is ridiculous. Oops, I got my plant with me. I'm bringing it back to work. I'm going to be careful. And so this thing, like I said, of control can get us stressed out more than needs to be, right? So Buddha always says, or has said, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. And what he means by that is there's pain in life, right? It's unavoidable, it is. But we add suffering, we add more pain to that by certain things, like trying to hold on to things, have this attachment to things, or try to avoid things, right, that are unpleasurable. And controlling is one of those things that you're trying to attach, right? You're trying to have control of something that you have no control over, and it causes us distress, right? It may be a painful event. It may be, one of your children or adult children are making horrible choices, and you just want to don't do that. But, not that I'm having that happen to me right now, but, we've all experienced those, I'm sure, or your parents or, your loved ones or your friends or whatever. It doesn't have to be your kids necessarily, but, people that you see doing things that, is going to end up horrible, or you perceive it's going to be horrible, and you have no control to stop it, and then you're causing yourself distress, like you can't sleep at night, you can't eat right, like you're making yourself sick. And the antidote to that is acceptance. Yeah, it's a tough one, especially on those moments that no, that's not acceptable. And it's not about acceptable behavior, right? It's not about forgiveness. It's not about, what they're doing is right or wrong. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with, this is what's going on right now. I have no control over it. I have no say, right? I have no guaranteed impact, right? Like you do not know the results with 100% certainty. So it's this acceptance that, okay, this is how it is right now. We can also comfort ourselves, though, with knowing that everything changes, right? We don't like change, but that's the one thing that's constant in life is change. Everything changes. Nothing ever stays the same. So, you can say to yourself, this is how it is right now. I do not like it. I do not like green eggs and ham. But this is how it is, right? And so I'm just going to do the best I can in this moment with what I have. And that's all you can do. I mean, you can choose to do that, or you can choose to suffer. So that's not all you can do. You do have choices. You can use some skills. You can try to alleviate that suffering to some extent, or you can just sit in it and stew. And I've done that too. So I get it if you're there. So yeah, just some information about stress and about how it can affect you, and about maybe how you can help stress less. And if you want to learn more, I'm actually redoing one of my courses on stressing less. And I will keep you notified with when it comes out. I do have some courses already online on my website. You can check them out at recoveryenthusiast.com. But yeah, look forward to more information on that new course. Okay, people, I hope you be well, and until next time, peace.